Hey guys and gals, how we doing? So we didn't end up getting quite as much done in the last video as we'd hoped. We ended up jumping into the Compass and started tearing down parts for that. We're waiting for head gasket, the actual head gaskets for the BMW motor, which AutoZone, we actually thought AutoZone had ordered, and we went to pick them up today and found out that they hadn't ordered them. They forgot. So now they're not coming in until tomorrow. We don't want to lose any more time, so tonight we're going to actually end up planning on putting the BMW motor back in the car. Unfortunately, it means we're going to have to put the head gaskets, the headers back on after it's in the compartment, which is not going to be easy. It's pretty limited access, and then we're going to end up having to take off some of the inside cowlings for the fender in order to gain access to those bolts. At least we got the old ones out. Putting the new bolts in should be a little bit easier. We just don't want to wait longer and lose some more time. So tonight we're gonna work on getting the motor back in, get it connected to the transmission, get all those bolts back in. Those were a real challenge to get out, and then get the headers probably in position in there without the gaskets, and work on getting some of the primary components at least reattached, like the motor mounts and stuff like that. We'll probably hold off on putting into a lot of the other elements back in until we have those headers secured on the left side of the motor. The right side, we'll probably work on putting the power steering compressor back in, which also controls the active suspension. And we might even get into putting the starter and the intake assembly back on. There's a lot of wires and components to that, so there's a lot of time burnt up on that. But yeah, we're gonna get into it and see how we make out. All right, bring her in. Bring her in, big boy. Do we want to? Yeah, it's about where it all was.
Yeah, stuff like that will be a little bit tougher moving down, I think.
You want to come down a little bit with it first?
Down?
Come down a little. Back to the chopper. Come down about 8-10 inches.
Oh, it's a lot.
Yep, sorry.
Yes. Okay. Just shift a little bit.
It's good. Yep, alright. Come towards the rear. Good.
Recording?
Yeah. Actually, some more juice here. Pipa. Let's come down slowly.
Oh, we didn't put cardboard on the.
No,
I put it right there.
I couldn't get it to stay on there.
Okay.
Down slow. excited there, are we?
Alright, a little bit more. Keep coming. Oh god, it's going in much better than it came out, I can tell you that. Keep going. Go.
So we got to get the front up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yes, quite a bit. This is a lot of that. Alright guys, so we got the motor in position, lined up, semi-engaging with the transmission. Torque converter popped on us there, that made for a nice challenge. And John's took my position when we took it out. He's getting the last, first two bolts on the bottom, at least his guides.
What's up?
So that doesn't,
look at it. Never mind.
it doesn't pop apart on us because that was not great. I'm going to try to get a bolt or two on the top here and at least get it so that the tranny and the engine stay together, not necessarily obviously torqued up and straightened and everything. And then we got to get the motor mounts lined up. There's one that's going to go right down here, and we've got one over here that's just lightly torqued down. You can see it doesn't quite line up yet. So once we get the tranny so it stays engaged, we can play with the motor a little bit and get that in position. And then our next task will be to get the engine and the tranny tightened and make sure we can get our headers in here to get our bolts on. Yeah. And 12 U-joints later, we have contact with the bolt. So you build wrist strength. Oh god, oh god. Losing it. Stay on target. Hold on, let me just get it. Pull that off a second. Let me just get it hand tight.
Oh, is this turning again?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Good done. Alright, re-engage. Yep. Not getting much rotation. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, crank it.
More, really?
Crank, a little bit more.
Are the engine mounts good?
No.
Don't we want to leave a little bit of...
I mean, maybe.
Alright.
I've got, I've probably got 8 strong on top. No idea what I have back there.
Nice and clean. And then,
Going for that other one? It came from behind. Yeah, look at all the access under here, huh? Well, you're just going full body depth under it, aren't you?
Oh, you know. I go hard.
I go hard.
And I am. There we go.
You could come in over here.
I could, but you know. Oh. Come out and you know, I'm not very good at coming out.
What's Johnny working on? Yeah. Look at that access up there, huh? And that's not even the hardest one over there. By a long shot.
Yeah, how many more am I supposed to reach? Because I see one that won't be terrible.
What do I got? I have two bolts. I have 2 bolts.
Okay.
I have a 4 and a 5.
Well.
Yeah. Can you smell it? There must be one right where your hand is.
So 4 I can definitely see. 5 I have no idea where it is.
Actually, 5 might be where I am.
I hope so, because
Let's see. Think.
is 4 handy?
I mean, I don't know. I think I got 5 from no, maybe I did from both. Yeah, maybe I did from both. Yeah, 4 is handy.
Did you do 5 completely by feel?
Nah.
There's no way I'd be able to see it.
Maybe.
Maybe I could do it by feel, but it would be impossible to see, at least from down here. That's that one? No, that's still limited.
Feel the force, Luke. Feel the force. Let the hatred flow through you.
Yes. That was Emperor Golem, by the way.
What?
That was Emperor Golem, by the way.
Emperor Golem.
My precious, my precious. Give me the Death Star.
Ooh, ooh. See, do we have alignment? Oh God, oh God. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We don't want to drop them. Oh, is it gonna line up? Let's see what we got. Feels good, smells good, tastes good, looks good. Oh, I love the aluminum bolts. I mean, I'm just going to town on that thing. Going to town. Oh, that's the right size. Look at that. Got some weird noises under there. Got some weird noises under there. 13. 13 milli. Oh, I'm close.
Alright, am I still useful in here? Checking out.
I mean, I can line up the motor mounts and you can tighten them up. Let me just get my.
I guess I'm gonna come out either way so I can reposition.
Yeah.
Unleash the Kraken!
Alrighty guys, so we got the motor back in. What about 1 is in? What about 2 is in? Bolts are all lined up. Motor mounts are torqued to the motor. Left the bolts, the actual mount's a little loose. We're gonna finish pulling the tranny and the engine together. It's really darn close. The flex now is just the transmission pushing back a little bit, but easy to pull together. All the bolts are in and tied up to the point where we're going to start pulling together. We'll have to do a clockwise, counterclockwise tightening sequence to get that all back in, but she's in place. No damage to our axle seal over here that we unfortunately cut on the way out, but thankfully nothing permanent. So those all put back together. John's working on sourcing a new belt. One of our serpentine belts we ordered came wrong size, way too big. It's ends up being like 8 inches bigger than this one. So challenge with this model is it has the auxiliary pump, power steering pump for front and rear sway bar disconnects, and kind of makes it challenging when you're looking at parts. So